Hi Leo, this is your January 31st through February 6th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and share this video to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the 5 of Wands clarified by the Queen of Wands. We have the 4 of Wands. We have the King of Wands clarified by Justice. In the potential outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers. And we also have the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, another Leo or Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Gemini. I like it. I like it a lot. Even though there's going to be an interesting beginning of this journey, let's just put it that way, right? But the two of you definitely are moving towards a commitment or even marriage. As a matter of fact, the second card that came out is a commitment or marriage card, and one of the cards in the potential outcome is also a commitment of marriage cards, right? So we do have the King and the Queen of Wands in the same reading, right? And I always like it. I like it a lot when we have a king and a queen in the same reading, especially of the same suit. Granted, this person could be a fellow fire sign, Aries in particular, to be honest with you, right? Because we got the Emperor on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. I think it's the same person as the King of Wands, and I would just assume that you're the Queen of Wands here, but you can assign the roles as you wish. But for the reading's sake, I would assume you're the Queen of Wands. So the King of Wands right there in the middle, and the Emperor on the bottom of the deck, it's that same person. For some of you, like I said, it could be an Aries, or this person is very serious. They're getting ready to get into a commitment with you, because the Emperor is somebody who is large and in charge, somebody who takes control, somebody, doesn't take no for an answer. Yeah. And the Emperor often comes through as the future husband or the future significant other figure. The King of Wands in the middle is clarified by Justice. Justice is the personal Libra card. They could be a Libra. But Justice is a major arcana card, and it's a very serious major arcana card. Justice, in this case, talks about the legal system in a good way. And what I mean by that, it could be, with the Justice card, an actual place where people get married, like a chapel, or it could be an actual person, like a minister or a priest, somebody who's got the authority to marry other people. But in general, what that means is that this person is thinking of you as somebody they want to spend the rest of their life with. That's why they're clarified by Justice. Justice could be also a government organization, so this person could be working for a government organization, right? So the problem here is the first card that came out, which is the 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Wands, and like I said, we are going to assume that's you. So the 5 of Wands could be competition. So you could be dealing with multiple suitors during this week, and in that case, the King of Wands is going to be the winner, or the 5 of Wands could be symbolizing your internal struggle, Leo. I think this person is going to come in, and perhaps you're not really in the mood of getting into serious relationships, or perhaps it's going to be very unexpected, and you will have a hard time believing that this is happening, right? Because like I said, this person is very serious about you. So you will be thinking to yourself, is this person really serious, or do they actually mean what they're saying? Right? So you will have a hard time moving forward with this person. And there is nothing wrong with that. That happens, especially when people come into our lives kind of unexpectedly. But like I said, this person is serious, right? First of all, they're clarified by Justice. Then we also have the 4 of Wands right next to that 5 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands is the first commitment or marriage card in this reading. The 4 of Wands is often called the 11-11 card. To me personally, the 4 of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding, but ultimately it is a commitment or marriage card, and this is the energy this King of Wands is coming in with. In the potential outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers. The Lovers card, it could be a Gemini you're dealing with, or the Lovers is a card of a choice. So if you are dealing with multiple people, then you will be choosing this King of Wands. The Lovers, besides that, is also a card of a soulmate connection. It's also a card of a twin flame connection if you believe in twin flames. And the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. right? But again, you will have a hard time kind of wrapping your head around it in the beginning, right? The Wheel of Fortune, the first card in the potential outcome is a card of us starting a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. It's also a major arcana card, and the Ten of Pentacles right there in the middle is the second commitment or marriage card in this reading. The Ten of Pentacles takes care of practicality in a lot of readings, right? Because it's a card of something that's very long term. It's a very grounded type of a deal. You know, this is when people buy real estate together, grow old together, have children together, if that is still an option for them. So, if this person, by the way, is not a fire sign, then this person is your, they are your partner in crime, so to speak. Hopefully not literally, but perhaps that's why you're kind of resisting this person in the middle, because you will be a bit shocked as to, how many things you have in common. Perhaps you'll have common goals. Perhaps you work in similar fields. Perhaps it's like both of you are easy to get up and go. Both of you are strong personalities, because the King and the Queen of Wands could be leaders in your communities. You could both be in the spotlight, so there is going to be a bit of a resistance if you're dealing with just one person. But then it will quickly dawn on you then that instead of resisting this person, combine forces, join forces, and move forward, because you're going to make a perfect couple, a great couple. All right, really happy for you, Leo. Congratulations. Leo, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Hangman, we have the Three of Cups, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So this feels amazing right here. You're either celebrating something, or you're going someplace, or you're starting something brand new. The first card that came out is the Hangman. The Hangman is either a situation that is stuck, that is not moving anywhere. So if you were planning a trip in the past, or if you were hoping to go, borders were still closed down, considering what's going on in the world, right? And perhaps this week borders will finally open up, or something will finally allow you to go, right? The Hangman is something that was holding you back, preventing you from going. The Hangman could also be a light bulb moment, right? Because you see how there's this little orb around the person's head, the person that's hanging upside down. So that orb could be a bright idea. Why don't we try this? Why don't we go here? Why don't we start this new thing, right? The Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a brand new beginning, a passionate new beginning, or you're just getting really excited about something, about this new beginning, about the two of you finally going, or your family finally going, right? The Three of Cups in the middle, this is a card of a celebration. This is a card of just feeling great about something. It's also a card of a union. Some of you could be going to a reunion. And the Wheel of Fortune right next to the deck, this is either you actually going someplace, or the Wheel of Fortune is a new beginning, new exciting beginning that you had that light bulb moment about. So either way, yeah, it feels great. It feels very energetic, spontaneous, excited. You'll feel good. It'll be some good times for you this week. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Leo, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Nine of Swords, clarified by the Five of Pentacles. We have the Page of Wands. We have the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Swords. And we also have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're dealing with this King of Pentacles closer to the deck. Most likely an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And they've realized they made a huge mistake. Perhaps grass wasn't greener on the other side. Or perhaps this is the remainder of Mercury retrograde kicking their butt. Right, we'll have Mercury in retrograde until the 3rd, February 3rd, I believe. And they want you back, they want you back. The Nine of Swords, the first card that came out, this is them crying themselves to sleep. This is them realizing what a horrible mistake they made. The Nine of Swords is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, so they feel left out in the cold. They feel miserable. So they're going to reach out to you with that Page of Wands, but it's going to look like they're just, they'll just say something like, hey, let's go grab a cup of coffee, They're not going to start crying over the phone. So with the Page of Wands, this is them just sort of hitting you up and saying, hey, what's up, how you been? But then they will have that conversation with you, because the King of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is that conversation. Very straightforward, very honest conversation, right? The Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. So the truth is that they're still in love with you. They're very sorry for what they did. The Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of somebody coming back from the past, by the way. I don't know what you're going to do, Leo. It's going to be up to you. So they are pretty much at your mercy. Some of you will want to give this person a second chance. Others of you will not. So yeah, 100% up to you. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Leo. This week we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Three of Wands, we have the Knight of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we also have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. It kind of feels like you're taking matters into your own hands. It's like you were waiting for something, but then, you're not going to wait anymore, and you're going to move forward. You're going to take action, right? The Queen of Wands, the first card that came out, that would be you. Male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of waiting, or this is a card of analyzing, observing something, right? Perhaps you were analyzing something, whatever it was. And with the Three of Wands right next to the Queen of Wands, this is you making up your mind, making a decision about this situation or about whatever it is you were waiting for or observing, analyzing, and you are deciding to attack, right? Hopefully not literally, but you're taking a very clear and decisive action this week. The Knight of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Swords, I believe that's also you. Well, this is you moving forward, and your intention is to win. Your intention is to push something through. Your intention is a breakthrough. Or like I said, take matters into your own hands and just, get it done. Both the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords are very decisive cards. The Knight of Swords, out of all four knights, is the one that tends to get into a fight. But I think in this case, it's not a fight. Some of you are fighting for something, yeah. But for others of you, this is you just moving forward with a very decisive energy, because the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Swords, and it's kind of symbolic that the cards came out the way they did, because you see the Knight of Swords is holding out the sword, and that's exactly the sword we see in the Ace of Swords, and nothing is going to stop you. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Leo, this week. We have the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by Judgment. We have the Three of Swords. We have Strength, clarified by the Six of Wands. And we also have the Five of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This really reminds me of the X spread I did for you a few minutes ago. It could be the same person, or it could be another person, right? We're still in Mercury retrograde, so don't be surprised if more X's than usual show up. But the Knight of Pentacles, it could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or this is somebody coming back from the past, trying to get back into your good graces, and they have a very serious offer with that Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the most serious, stable, grounded knight out of all four knights. The Knight of Pentacles is clarified by Judgment. Judgment is a card of somebody coming back from the past, right? The Three of Swords right there in the middle is a card of a broken heart. So I think this person broke your heart at some point in the past, right? And as I said during the X spread, it's going to be up to you, right? Strength is your personal card, Leo. That would be you. And I specifically clarified strength, asking how you will feel about this whole situation. And the Six of Wands came out. Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's a card of success. It's a card of feeling great. I never ever recommend revenge, but if you do want to send this person back to the past, it will be totally understandable, because the Three of Swords is a card of devastation, so they put you through something bad, something horrible. So if you turn this person down, then, so be it. All right, Leo, you'll feel great about the outcome either way. Or you'll just feel great about the situation, that this person is crawling back, asking for forgiveness. Right? So yeah, up to you. Whatever you want to do. you'll still feel good about your own decision or about the situation. Alright, so that's what I got for you, Leo, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Leo, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.